Beautiful flower for a beautiful lady. Me. No. Her. Your Honor, heterosexual men and homosexual women eat pussy all the time. But when my client eats a pussy, he is charged with animal cruelty. What's going on? Mommy, look. Rakai, you son of a bitch. When you show up to your Tinder date and they look nothing like their profile pic. Me getting all dressed up to go out just to be shy and awkward. Me whenever my friends send me audio messages to explain drama. When you accept the fact that you're not gonna get in shape for this summer or any other summer as long as you live. Yes. When a kid says they want to be like you when they grow up. Thanks, but reconsider. When you pretend to care about the manager's personal life to avoid work. When your neighbor starts blasting music, but it's actually a song that you like. It is acceptable. Me taking my 4th self-care day in a row knowing I'm just lazy. My dad in a deep sleep as soon as I pick the remote to change the TV channel. Cat, come pet me. Cat after 0.2 seconds. Me trying not to be awkward. Person, nice weather. Me, thanks. Me, asterisk opens a brand new package of cookies asterisk. Also me, I'm just going to eat 1 or 2 cookies. Me 15 minutes later. What have I done? Me, I don't understand why I don't have any friends. Also me, when I see someone I recognize in public. My personality. Me in public. Girls when their friend gets a date. Boys when their friend gets a date. You betrayed your comrades in the losers alliance. Introvert in the classroom after finally saying present. You got your wish senpai, I'm real. What should we do today? I do not know. I did not think I would get this far. Jesus picks up the wine, this is my blood. Jesus picks up the bread, this is my body. The guy who just ate the mayonnaise. When someone tells me I'm too old to watch SpongeBob. How old is your girlfriend? 41. Hahaha, she could be your mom. Yes, but she is yours. Destruction 100. We're brothers man. Alabama 100. Me, I can't wait for my birthday. Me on my birthday. I like my women how I like my weather. Moist and unstable. Turn on your camera. Introverts. When someone sits next to you and there's bunch of open seats. Introverts. The way to getting their order wrong. Him, you better stay up me, I will babe. Me 5 minutes later. When a customer gives you attitude, but then their card gets declined. Bye bitch. A portable device you can bring with you to play music. MP3. An upgrade to the first device that lets you play videos as well. MP4. MP5. When your mom is calling your name, so you fake sleep, then she starts calling someone else's name. When I see people running for the elevator. Close. When you've been losing a ton of weight and the one night stand calls to tell you why. How I sleep at night knowing I've never seen 2 girls 1 cup. Nice try, NASA. Him, I wanna be more than friends. Me, you wanna be cousins? Opens up a bag of chips. What my thick girlfriend thinks it's like to sit on my lap. What it's actually like. Hey kid. Wanna see something cool? I'm okay. Stress. Doubt. Stress. Huge dick. When you hear your name come over the Thanksgiving dinner table and everybody start laughing. Isn't that your 4th drink? Me, isn't that your 4th baby daddy? Teacher, copy these notes carefully, they will be on the test. Also teacher after 5 seconds. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Grandma. My old lady is a keeper. She made me breakfast today. I love you when we aren't fighting, baby. Humans. Giant bugs. Humans. Giant bugs that live underwater. My left eye. My right eye. Disney's new movie Strange World features their first ever openly gay teenage character. Disney, this is the 7th week in a row you've shown your first ever gay character in class. When there is no consequence for poor work ethic, and no reward for good work ethic, there is no motivation. I hope this anime doesn't awake anything in me. The anime. Boss, your vacation request has been denied. Me being craned away from the Thanksgiving table after smashing my 4th plate of mashed tatters. Non-Earth MCU villains before entering Earth. How to speak English. This is unacceptable. I'm 823,795 hours late. When do I get there? Delay it again. Yes, boss. I'm suing. You can't just cancel the train. Average douchebag passenger. Doucheban. Where is Brazil? Here. Where is France? Here. Where is Cabo Verde? Here. Don't worry, those are just contractions. Couldn't. Shouldn't. Wouldn't. Rest of the world. Japan. This dog is a Swedish Valhand. They're basically wolf corgis. Me feeling the Jack Daniels course through my veins as I prepare for the sparring match with my infant son. For every insane girl there is a boy with questionable morals. No man, I swear I am not addicted to pretzel nuggets from the mall. This meme was made by Gang Carbohydrates. Using your strongest move on an enemy with 1 HP. Museum. Pizzeria. Being a security guard. Blossoming romance. Being needy. Getting ghosted. Should I send another text? The ad. The product. Me just joining every online argument, even if I have no stakes in them. I don't believe in anything. I'm just here for the violence. Duracell. Show me power. I said. Willpower. Mitochondria. Perfection. When you found old food in the fridge, you're hungry and about to risk it all. What I'm trying to explain. How I explain it. How do you know this is a hard holiday season? Me, the ghost of Christmas future is getting lit. My mom. My well-constructed argument. I made you. Steam machine users start getting the red line of death. XBOX 360 users. First time. Here, hold my baby, he's so cute. The baby. First person to reply with the exact number of pennies in this room win $10,000. For the love of God, make a single piece of content without financial bait. USA. Mexico. My salary. My expenses. If I sound pleased about this, it's only because my programmers made this my default tone of voice. I'm actually quite depressed. How it feels when you're 8 hours into what should have been a 30-minute job, so you just sit there questioning the meaning of life. Metalheads when I bury magnets outside their house. Me seeing Europeans complain about heat waves, thinking it is probably like 30 degrees C. It's actually 40 degrees C. When you decide to take a look into politics, and Trump's talking about having a threesome with his sons. Do you have any history of mental illness in your family? I have a brother who pre-ordered GTA 6. How I feel going to bed. How I feel waking up. If I roll a 20, I'm getting fucked up today. When Morocco is going to win tonight. But you live in a European city. You are paying $27,000 per year to watch a professor read directly from a PowerPoint that is available online for free. Until we meet again. Me, returning home after the quick cream cheese run my wife sent me on. The wrong brand of cream cheese. If you feel old, just remember. The city of Boston is older than America. Referee for France-Paraguay match. Hello, I like money. We Argentina, declare you the strongest. I almost died, you bastard. Elon Musk after becoming the world's richest man, by becoming a trillionaire be like. Now what? Motherfuckers with Bible verses in their bio, only to have the combined personality of these three. Sony's CEO outlining his business plan for the next 3 years. The shareholders. Apparently, due to Chinese censorship, bloods in anime will be recolored into white to make it not look too graphic. Okay. But that's worse. You do get how that's worse, right? Me heading to exam week. Now I'm become procrastination, the destroyer of grades. You can only pick one, choose wisely. A cat girlfriend, she loves you. Becoming a meme overlord, infinite meme ideas. When you take the boss down to 10% HP, but the cutscene kicks in, and he wipes the floor with you, because the story requires it. Brands when Pride Month is over. Ultimate straight. Law of conservation of sauce. First nugget. Last nugget. Burger King carefully adding one single onion ring to your order of fries. Me explaining how it's the perfect time to colonize Britain, since everyone is distracted. My FBI agent. You can always bully people with NFT avatars. It's always morally correct. The song in the car, about to hit the sick beat, drop the map directions. Fuck zodiac signs, what do you do with your hands? Hands on hips. Hands folded, behind or in front. Arms at sides. Hands in pockets. Arms crossed. You can't use the word monster or green and black. People will confuse it with our drink. Monster Energy. Razer. Nintendo. Disney. Prank YouTubers when asked about the guy with a camera following them. I've never met this man in my life. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I pretend to have a cigarette? Boss, why do you spend so much time on the toilet? Me. My mom pulling me out of my room to meet the guests. No. I don't wanna. My brain memorizing the entire lore of a video game. My brain memorizing a simple 3-minute speech. Multimillionaire company. Random production. Me making sure I don't walk in a weird way. Everyone else having no respect for other people's boundaries. I'm here to help. Cop cars in most first world countries. Cop cars in America. We see you, you don't see us. Tall girl, I hate being tall, because guys don't want to date tall girls like me. Short guy, I'll date you. The tall girl, no thanks. The short guy. Everyone when Sony PlayStation announced they're getting rid of physical discs. We are gonna be pirates. We are gonna be pirates. 3rd grade me, and my dad struggling with the math homework. Me thinking I will get a beard after hitting puberty. Toe hair. Strong female movie leads. But all the men are stupid. Unequal representation. Doctors in the 21st century. Doctors in the 19th century. You got a cold? I recommend resting with a hot water bottle. You got a cold? I recommend taking either cocaine or maybe heroin. 4 upgrade routes most teens have to follow when they are 16. Americans start to use the metric system. They only use it to measure the diameter of bullets. Money doesn't buy happiness. Me with money. Americans celebrating the 4th of July while also hating America. YouTubers, Beanozari Northeast Veranime Deco RRECT Light Tom and Jerry. Am I a joke to you? My phone. Me at 2 AM wondering why I can't sleep. Mean penis ice gross. Your penis is gross. We signed NICHT Gleech. There is no mean shit your pants. People eating the brown part of a banana. People eating ass. Standards are important. Me interpreting the girl's flirtatious advances as being nice. Kids show has one fight scene. Internet today. Oh my god, why are cartoons so violent? Cartoons back then. Girl that don't like men under 6 feet. Me not liking girls who body shaming for something you can't control. An endless and vicious newsicle documenting the downfall of our society. Give your seat to someone who's carrying something more important. My wife is singing in the house. I'm sitting outside, so my neighbors don't think I'm hitting her. 6-year-old me, grandma, you should see how badass I'm riding my bike. Grandma, hold my beer gets her old photo album. When she's clapping her cheeks on your meat, reverse cowgirl, but somebody on Chopped is attempting to make a raspberry vinaigrette with 15 seconds left. Electric shaver broke, so I whipped up this bad boy. Sometimes my genius frightens me. Now the eternal worm came back for Connecticut. Me calling my mom to tell her I passed the exam I cheated on. I won. Me embarrassed getting an erection during the prostate exam. The patient realizing I'm not a real doctor. Honey, I shaved. You know what that means? That the drain is blocked again. Security of all my accounts. Password I've been using since I was 7. Other people philosophizing. How do we exist? Me philosophizing. How the fuck did people learn to make cake? Elephants have weak spine which is not suitable for carrying people. Humans. Mound. My phone vibrates. My girl. Who texted us? Grandson, grandpa, what's that thing on the wall? Me, it is my gun from the WW3, it served me well. The gun on the wall. They don't know I told PlayStation I would stop buying their games. The number of people with dogs at fireworks events is too damn high. I'm just saying. Theoretically, since there seems to be no life form on Mars right now, and we have sent robots to transmit information to us, that implies that 100% of Mars' current population consists out of robots. We have a planet in our universe that's solely inhabited by robots. Mars is a robot planet. Scradina locks you in a box. It's a very nice box. Stop saying that Australia is not normal, it's a country like any other. Australia. The homeless guy, after you give him some change. Jason Momoa, sexy Hollywood actor. Agatha liquor store cashier. Preparing myself for another climate change lecture. From someone who took 2 private jets in a week. Me realizing the Nintendo Switch is 6 years old. Maybe it wasn't the bitches we get. It was the friends we made along the way. When you need to go to the toilet, but then you let a huge fart, and you don't need to go anymore. The song has restored my strength. Me, trying to press the X button on a mobile app store. When you put nice guy in your Tinder bio and still don't get any matches. The nerve of some people. I can show you the world. Show me your phone. She I don't know about that.